we've received the final bits of track, so we'll now be able to put that down, get it fitted on, and I'm going to mark it all out, cut the board down to size, and take it from there. So that's the track in its entirety. I've done the line what's going to go into a little fiddle yard up here eventually, and that'll just connect on to there. So I thought I'll future-proof it. I've marked out where I'm cutting the board, so we're going to be cutting it down here and across this line here. I've marked all the way around the track, marker pen both sides. I can't find any suitable pins without it damaging the track. It pushes it out very, very slight, but I don't want to do it, so I'm going to stick it down with contact adhesive. And yeah, that's it. We've got the track planned down. I think it'll be interesting enough, especially with the fiddle yard on. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, that's the board cut to its new size. And that's what's come off it. So that's that. That's the baseboard redone. Put the strengthening back on the battens along the edge. So that's the shape. And then obviously, eventually, there'll be a part that fits on there just to do a little fiddle yard just here. I've got plenty of wood left from that other bit, and so that should be a quick, free extension. Well, it's all stuck down. I'm a bit apprehensive of using contact glue, but as it is, it's better. Seems to be a lot easier than nailing it down. Just take your time with it. But now it's done a nice neat job. I've quadruply checked every single fish plate and everything to make sure that I haven't missed anything. A little bit gambly because I've not tried a train on it yet, but I can't see why nothing would fit. It's all set track, so it's all down properly. So I've managed to order the Scotsman set because Hornby had some in stock. So I cancelled my Flying Scotsman and the Pullman carriage and just ordered the train set. So that means I'll get it probably next week. So a little bit impatient, but at least I can have it now, and I'll gain some track to do, well, points to do the fiddle yard. So yeah, so that's that. So I'll wait for it to dry, and then we shall have a play with the rails of Sheffield point motors and see if we can get them up and running. But I'm happy with the overall size of it now. It looks nice and tidy. It's 2'10" by the 4'6", so it's quite a good compact size. So let's have a look with the buildings in situ. That's going to be the station over there. The signal box gives me a nice size station for the size of the layout. And then we've got the goods, the engine shed and the water tower. It will be a pub here somewhere, I'm thinking. As you see, it's still quite a good size. Still plenty of manoeuvring of trains and things to be done. We could fit wagons down that side on the outside and obviously on the inside. 2 locos in the engine shed. And then this has caused me a bit of a problem. Fitting in a point motor there. So that might not happen. We shall see. Let's have a play. But yeah, user error there. Because that's the only gap I've got. Possibly. But I could trim that down and trim the other down, but we shall do that with caution. But potentially that could work because I only need the point motor on this side here. Give me some space. But we shall look at that once it's all dried. But yeah, and then I've just left a little hangover here, so we can fasten the fiddle yard onto there at some point. But it's exactly what I wanted. It fits. It's a nice small size, and it's yeah. Going to be plenty of work now to keep me busy. Like I say, the Scotsman set should come next week because they were in stock, so yeah, had to order it. Yeah, I'll not have the Pullman coaches with the lights for a bit now, but at least I've got that. I also then cancelled the Mallard for now and ordered the DC version of the Easterner, so that'll come sooner. And then I've ordered the DCC sound chips for both the Blink Bonnie and the Easterner train. That will allow me to get up and running by, well, more or less within a month or so. If I did it the other way, what I was originally doing, the sound trains weren't coming out until train sets weren't coming out until winter. I wasn't sure when the Mallard and the Scotsman was coming out, so the way I've done it, I've been able to switch it round. And yeah, so everything now. So the only thing on pre-order now, which may be springtime, is the wagons and the pub. So everything else I'm going to get my hands on pretty soon. And I looked at some videos how to put the chips in and everything, and it's all straightforward. Everything's there. You get the speaker anyway, so may as well just do it myself. It does mean I'm going to end up with some extra trap, but with the Eastern set I do get the 3 carriages, what I wasn't going to get if I just bought the Mallard. So if you just factor in 3 more carriages and the train itself and a bit of point work, you know, you got your money anyway. So it just made more sense to do that, and then I've got everything, and I can just plod on with my in my merry way. So that's the update for today, and we shall see how we progress in the next.